Let me school y'all real quick. Hip hop goes in cycles. Started back in the day, turntables and a microphone. Graffiti artists, break dancers, and so on. Now look at the current climate. It's only a renaissance of then. See, people say hip hop died. Hip hop don't make people think. Lies. You're allowing the mainstream to keep you incarcerated. So I'm going to free your mind, Neo, from the Matrix, so you can see like me the design. It's on you to find an artist like me that rhymes about more than what they advertise. You see, you control the industry, not the powers that be. No lie. Now let me preach. You see, now I say hip hop died. I understand where he was coming from with it, but you gotta really look at the bigger picture, okay? Hip-hop never died because hip-hop is everything you see. Hip-hop is you and me. And as far as the music is concerned, it started with DJ Kool Herc. It started with the DJ. It started with 2 turntables and a microphone. You know, partying, dancing, having fun. So now you look at the day. What's going on? The same thing. You know, it's a renaissance. It goes in cycles, you know. So with all this jerking, you know, snapping and all that people try to blame it on, no. That's just hip-hop. You see, what they want to do is make you believe hip-hop died. So they kept on feeding us the rebirth of it. They kept giving you the same thing. You know, that's what they're doing now. So when they keep pushing it out there, then they got certain agents that come out and say shit like, oh yeah, hip-hop died. There's no more creativity. You know what I'm saying? That you know, where's the passion, all that shit. But truly, it's there. You know what I mean? You gotta stop watching TV. You gotta cut off your radio. Amanda Davis. Me. There's plenty more artists. Shaw Stimuli, Jean Grey. There's so many artists out there, you know. It's the machine. Publicity. You know what I'm saying? Fame. And really, that's nothing. That's fake. That's to keep you thinking one way. It's kind of like in the hood, you know what I'm saying? We got our own little things we do on the low, you know. It's not all known until somebody gets a hold of it and everybody wants to, you know, jump in it. Like Moscato. I'm gonna be real. I think I put the hood on a Moscato. I'm not trying to brag or boast, and this is not getting off topic, just follow me. I was in the Air Force, right? My boy Q put me onto this, okay? Now, that's about 3 years ago, 2007. We were drinking it, I was enjoying it. You know, he told me how he got put onto when he was in Europe. And I came to Miami, 305, Carroll City. Fuck Miami Gardens, they trying to change the name and shit on it. You know what I'm saying? That's Carroll City forever. You know, I put my aunt onto it. And next thing I know, let's say about a good year, no, not even a year, a good 2 years later, 3 years later, everybody's talking about Moscato. All of a sudden, it's all in Publix and stores. You know what I mean? It's kind of like it was little known, and then all of a sudden, it got commercialized. So now everybody's into it. So it's not even just a exclusive thing no more. You know what I mean? Regardless or not, I say that to say this. You look at hip-hop. Hip-hop started in the hood. Hip-hop was something that we did, the local CNN for us, you know what I'm saying? A local thing for us to do, to have fun, communicate, and express ourselves. Keep ourselves out of trouble. And then, here comes the machine. You know what I mean? The powers that be. They see something that's lucrative. At the same time, they see something that they need to try to figure out to get a control of, because they see it spreading like wildfire. Wildfire, you know what I meant. But once that happened, then it turned into a game, so to speak, if you're trying to do your thing with this as a business, because that's what it is also. And once that happened, they try to fuck us over, because they seen the potential for hip-hop to be so good. That's why politicians start coming out speaking against what we were saying in certain songs at a time. But that's what goes on, or that's what we express ourselves. I mean, we're all human, you know. They always try to not rap for the lyrics or the curse words. That's what they try to get us at. Or images and this and that. But truly, that's expression. That's what we all feel. Like Carrie Hilson just dropped something, and it's artwork, you know. She's talking about pussy. She's talking about being fucked. How many women out there truly don't want to be fucked good? You know, really want good sex and don't just want to make love all the time. I mean, be realistic. You know what I'm saying? But when you do something, you know, that tries to open people's eyes up to the truth, they're going to try to shoot you down for that. Now, I'm trying to really get you to understand when I say that you got to find these artists, is because these artists don't get that publicity. You can name some artists right now that you know about, that nobody else knows about, and you be like, man, this nigga's nice, you know, this nigga does it. And there's a couple artists that got a little blip on the radar. I say Joe Budden is one, you know what I'm saying? But that tells you hip-hop never died, because hip-hop is everything. You just gotta stop letting these agents make you think something that they want you to think. See, I used to think like that, but then I came to see I am hip-hop. If you don't like Lil Wayne, you don't like the Party Boys, you don't like this jerkin and all this new stuff, you know, that's fine. You know, different strokes for different folks, different tastes for different tongues. Then don't listen to it. Cut off your radio, buy somebody else. There's that people, man. The world is a big place. There's plenty of artists out there. Nerd. I'm an N-E-R-D fan for life. I love Pharrell and them and what they do. Shout out to y'all. You see what I'm saying? And that's different. But people knock back. But yeah, still, for me, they talk some real shit. They spit some messages, you know, and they creative and they have fun. What I'm trying to tell people is, you can even buy old school. Go back to buying the old school. If you don't really feel none of it, or you think there ain't nobody out there doing it like I am, go back and buy Pop then. Go back and buy Public Enemy. Go listen to them. You see, you hear that and they're like, oh, that's old school though, that's whack. Or they don't respect where it started either. You see what I'm saying? But if you look at it, like I said, it's a cycle. Recycling. That's all life is anyway, right? The birth, the life, the death, the rebirth. And it continues forever. And that's what happens with hip-hop. So the next time you begin to think that this thing of ours, because it is ours, it's not the industry's, you have the power. Once you start feeding them the money, start feeding these starving artists the money, these artists that really do it for the love, a Saigon, a Lupe, me, when you start giving back and we keep it for us, you know what I'm saying, like black owned, so to speak, support your people, the real people, then all that phoniness will fade and die, because they ain't making money. And if they still in your face all the time and they still seem to be shining, even though you know, hey, I'm not buying that album. Who bought the album? I'm not gonna name this artist, but there's a time when a certain artist who seems to beef with almost anybody and everybody, and y'all probably gonna figure it out, but whatever. You know what I'm saying? This cat dropped the album and he was selling like just as much as his debut did. Now, not to hate the brother, I got love for everybody now, but all I'm saying is me and my niggas like, I didn't buy it, who bought it? We knew nobody, we know people around the world, we didn't know anybody who bought it. So that tells you that he's an agent, obviously. He works for the government, he works for the powers that be. So even if they still getting to shine, you understand, that's the machine, that's the Matrix. You know what I'm saying? The Matrix had agents, but we the freedom fighters. So you gotta find the real people, you know, and really talk to them, find out what's going on. See, people don't even know Tupac was trying to help the community. You know what I mean? He was really trying to help the community. YouTube it, you can look it up, find out. But see, they didn't like that, because he was really about the people. And don't be fooled by these cats either who go to Africa and want to so-called help Africa and help, you know, give back every now and then. No, don't be confused with that. That's just a part of the game. Anybody could donate money, anybody could give out turkeys, anybody could do. Nah, but I'm really saying, do you see these people in your hood? what I mean? And not to say they gotta beat every day, but you can really tell genuine shit when you really see these people in your hood. You know what I'm saying? And with that being said, you gotta really just know, if you the type of person who says, I want something real, or I want something like this and that, it's out there. It's a balance, people. Life is a balance. You just can't let the devil, you know what I'm saying, the matrix, the agents, the hate, the other side, the yin to our yang, make you think that there's no good or there's no creativity, originality out there no more. Because man, you hearing it right now with this mixtape, and that's what I'm always do. So when all else fails, fuck with me, cause I'm true. Shout out to all them real artists, or people that really care and sincere about others, really have a conscience about what they doing, mainstream or underground. Because you got mainstream cats who's too intelligent, who's really, you know, playing the game even against the matrix itself to try to help his people. They just gotta sacrifice, and they may be painted as the villain. Hey, but it's in a dark night, live long enough to see yourself die the hero, become the villain. But some of them cats really still about the hood. You just gotta understand, man, it's a game too. But I'm here to give you the truth. I'm homeless, I'm broke, but I've been doing this since I was in 6th grade, man. Writing poetry, writing rhymes. I done had at least 20, over that number probably, of rhyme books, of poetry and all that. You know, I done listened to anything and everything, man, and I love music. So that's my passion regardless. And then I got this in my heart for people because I got saved. So now I'm here to give the love. I'm here to return like Jesus. Pac, another revolutionary like Malcolm X and Martin Luther. So whatever happens with me, just know I've always got y'all in my heart. I always got God in my heart, the real God, the true love for my people. It may seem at times I'm a demon and I'm doing evil, but it's nothing like that. I just gotta play this game too. But one day, the truth gonna be known and we all gonna be free. I guarantee. And this ain't just talking out my ass. This ain't just one of them things, you know, that we've heard from the 60s with the, you know, the boycott movements and all the stuff we try to do for civil rights. And I'm not just talking about black, white. I'm talking about people to know the real truth. That I be spitting in my lyrics, that feeling inside it, that is more out there. I've seen it. Trust me. Trust me. It's coming. It's coming. So all I wanted to really get at y'all on this right here, and hopefully you was listening. And if you skipped it, I still love you, cause it's a balance, like I said, is to know